Hey everybody, today we're taking a look at a little bit of a wacky build, more of a build diary than anything else. This is something that is 100% in progress. We're currently only level 77, and I was hoping to get, well, a little bit of feedback on this. I'm playing currently, as you can see, a Toxic Rain build, but it's not just any Toxic Rain build, it is a Toxic Rain miner. However, not that that is interesting at all, that is very, very common. But we've run into a pretty simple issue. As an evasion build, we are kind of squishy, and when we're running into packs and running through them, even though they're blinded, especially if they're a spellcaster, we can take just absolute crap tons of damage, because monsters in this game, surprise surprise, hit hard. We do have a lot more defense we can get on the tree, but the fact that our damage is so delayed is actually quite a big issue for us. So you can see here, like, with this magic pack, we've got to run around for quite a bit. And we can get some more damage here, but this is only a tier 9 map, so you can see that our damage is delayed by quite a bit. Even if we're going to one-shot or two-shot monsters, like here, we do have to wait until the Toxic Rain falls, creates the damage over time, and then the damage over time we have to wait for that to kill them. So we've got to wait a good second for anything to die. And that's kind of an issue for map clear. But Toxic Rain is very nice for taking out bosses, relatively. So I was trying to figure out ways to solve this without switching out of Toxic Rain and going into Glacial Cascade mines or the like, and that is certainly an option. But one of the things I figured out was if we just weapon swap here for maximum hipster value, all of a sudden, this is with the same sort of level of gem here. Oh, now we've gotten ourselves stuck in there. Okay, we're good. We can see with the same sort of level of gem, our single target is significantly worse, but clearing packs is significantly easier as we just kind of throw them into the pack. Our damage is a little worse because, again, we've got a lot of scaling on the tree for chaos, but if we were to tweak around our tree a little bit, I have a feeling that this would actually be a very stellar way to clear our maps here. I don't particularly want to do this Cassia and make this quite that long. Just wanted to quickly go through this. But you can see, boom, all of a sudden, monsters suddenly die, whereas if we switch to this and we drop our Toxic Rain, the boss is dying significantly faster, but the monsters survive for significantly longer. See? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Very accurate, very professional. Whereas if we pop our Stormblast mines, they immediately explode. Now, the issue right now is our lack of damage. We are currently running just on a 4-link Tremor Rod to test out the Stormblast mine options. It seems to be working better for me than Icicle Mine. I know Icicle Mine received some nerfs. And it also seems to be working better than Pyroclast Mine, because Pyroclast Mine also functions on a fairly hefty delay, and it's a little harder, at least for me, to figure out exactly how much you need to drop. That being said, Pyroclast Mine is more fun, a little more properly screen cancer, and I've been enjoying it. This is mostly tinkering around with a little bit of everything. We do have, as another option, we can run Glacial Cascade. We do have a level 21 Glacial Cascade here, and we can see that for some reason, come here, the single target does not actually seem to be as strong as a Stormblast mine or the like, even though we're running on Tremor Rod. So this is essentially, even though it's a 4-link, it's essentially a 5-link right now. And we could get it up to a 6 or 7-link, but for some reason to me it doesn't seem to be. So we're dropping 3 there, whereas if we drop a Stormblast mine into this pack, we just drop 2. Maybe it's about the same. I'm not sure, but this also is a level 18 Stormblast mine, so this could gain a solid 3 more levels. Obviously, our single target with Stormblast mine is absolutely poo-poo. You can see wailing on that magic monster there, and we'll do the boss here. So you can see with, well, let's get these magic guys out of the way. You can see with Stormblast mine, our clear even on magic packs right now is pretty poor, and you can see our boss damage is absolutely trash. But if we drop our Toxic Rain, ugh, this build just has so many buttons to press. I'm not the largest fan. You can see our boss damage increases significantly against this guy here if we manage to get a good chain going with our Toxic Rain. You can see the boss walks incredibly slowly, which is very nice. And then against melee monsters, we don't have that big an issue just because they're slowed both by our Toxic Rain and by being a, whatchamacallit, a saboteur, we actually sow our enemies a significant amount between the hinder, etc., etc. We do, like I said, our defenses are pretty poor. We're actually not even capped on lightning resistance, not even close right now. So there's a couple things that still need to be figured out. I would like to increase the levels of my gems, obviously, my damage. We've got another good 13 skill points to spend. We'd like to anoint this node so that enemies do reduced damage. We've got our Pyromaniac for regenning life. We've got our blinds. We've got all of our saboteur stuff. But yeah, mines hindering enemies plus the toxic rain slow is actually really huge. I would love to get temp chains on hit or something like that. But yeah, we do have a significant amount of damage nodes put into the chaos up here, and if we were to swap that out and go into these mine nodes and perhaps down to these 9 nodes instead of grabbing this and this, we might be able to do sort of a switch hitter build for AoE and single target. It's something I've never done before. We also have these nodes if we want to like fully go into the Toxic Rain playstyle, and we might tinker with that. It's like 10 or 20 Regret Orbs at the most, and I haven't really gotten all my Regret Orbs, or even, yeah, we're missing a couple passives from the campaign, so nothing crazy. We've got a lot we can do to improve, but I thought I'd kind of put this out and take a look for any ideas on how to either increase the speed at which Toxic Rain clears, or, you know, prevent the delay on Toxic Rain clearing, or how to make a little bit better of a switch hitting setup with either Tremor Rod. Tremor Rod's just nice because we can sock it in literally anything, and we don't have to worry about messing around with our skill gems. We're just running Trap and Mind Damage, Elemental Focus, and Controlled Destruction. But yeah, I'd like to see what people's thoughts are, and regardless, I will probably do a more in-depth build guide for this video, or for this build at some point soon. So I hope you all have a wonderful day.